ACC Kickoff, kind of another step towards the season becoming a reality. What's the vibe around the program right now?
Well, I think we're all excited. At this time in the summer, I think everyone's getting ready and getting amped up for football season. And when you go to media days, it just says it's right around the corner. So I think our guys have worked really hard. They put in a lot of effort and time. I think they're hungry to want to win. We've invested a lot of time in trying to improve our football team and improve as coaches. So it's about putting in the work and then going out there and competing on game day.
New quarterback in Tyler Shuck. It's obviously a lot of change when you insert a new quarterback. How's he, welcomed from the team and taking over the reins of the offense?
I think Tyler's done a great job to this point. He's been a great leader. He's really put in the work. He's gotten to know our football team, and he's tried to incorporate all of them into sessions to try to improve, and he's done it on his own quite a bit. I think he's experienced, he's battle-tested, he's a veteran, he's handled adversity up to this point. He's had ups and downs. So I think he's here to prove himself, and this is his last year to do it. We want to provide the atmosphere and the team and the offense to help him play his best and keep him healthy, but I think he definitely has the capabilities, and he's eager to get on the field and showcase what he's all about.
Jeff, you've mentioned a number of times this offseason how much you think of your defense and the capabilities they have, whether it be from a national level or from the ACC. What do you think is the ceiling for that side of the ball?
Well, we think the ceiling is really high, and I think through 10 games last year we played at a high level, did some really good things, tapered off at the end unfortunately, so there's a lot of things to learn from that, but I think we have really good talent. We've tried to put together a creative package every year that changes a little bit and gives you some different wrinkles, and we want to make sure to do that again this year. We want to be aggressive in our approach and let our players make plays, go for interceptions, go for the sacks. Don't worry about giving up big plays as much, but be aggressive in their approach, and I think they buy into that. And we've got some talented guys, and like I said, they've put in a lot of work since the end of last season. They've done a great job this summer. And we have some depth at certain positions, so we'll play quite a few guys as long as they can show us they're ready to go and they understand what we're doing and they can play fast. We want to help them go out there and make plays.
Kind of roll in preparing for the new guys on the CFL at Stanford. Is that something in the offseason you spend X amount of time going over their film from last year?
Yeah, I think every offseason you definitely take the first 3 to 5 games and you prepare for those games, and then any new teams that are on the schedule, you get a quick peek at them as well, just so you kind of understand what's going on. And sometimes those games are later in the season, you can kind of let the season play out a little bit because you'll have some film from this year that'll be exactly what they're doing. So I think it's just a matter of using the off season to study the really good teams, study some games that you really have to win, study some early games, but also getting to know all your opponents. So without question, I think we have an idea of all the teams we're playing at this point, and we'll narrow that down as we get going to each week. Well, I don't know how they look at us. I mean, I think we have played a tremendous town with a great stadium. People love coming and playing at our stadium. We have a great home field advantage when we're playing at home. I think we proved that last year, and we want to compete to win at the highest level, and we don't want to back down. We want to have a great schedule every year, which I think we will for the next 5 or 6 years as the schedule plays out, and we want to try to win those games. And winning against great competition in your conference, winning against great competition across the country is important. You want to do whatever you can to try to make it into the new 12-team playoff, and in order to do that, you got to beat good football teams. And I just think that we had a good run last year, that we weren't able to keep that level of play at the end of the year that we've got to improve on. But I think we have the guys that are hungry to do it, and they want to put in the work, and we're looking forward to those challenges. Well, his experience factor has been great for us. I think he's a veteran. He understands how this game works. He's really worked hard to learn our system, our offense. He's really worked hard to get to know our players. He's really got them involved in film sessions and extra throwing work that they do. He's done a great job, and I just think he gets it. He understands it. He loves being here up to this point, and he thinks we have a chance to win. And we want to help him play at his highest level. We want to help him garner recognition by playing well around him. But obviously, when you win, everybody looks better. But we want to, do that for him, and I think he'll do a great job for us.
Transfer portal allows you to fill holes a lot faster than maybe in previous years. Not sure you had all these guys on campus. How do you feel about those guys that are stepping into those vacancies as camps like this?
Well, I think every year we approach it like, hey, how can we improve our football team, and how can we try to win this next year? And we really believe in that. And so whether you're trying to get some starters at certain positions, whether you're trying to add competition, whether you're trying to gain depth, we want to do all those things. And I think at this point, we like all of our additions, and they've done a good job. Some people have been here all spring, others got here at the end of the spring. I think they'll all have a chance to play, and they'll all be productive for us, and they've been great teammates to this point, and they know that if, the way we approach things, if you can play for us and help us win, we're going to get you on the field. So I just think that the depth we have on defense especially stands out on the D-line and the secondary. I think we've built a little more depth on the offensive line, and we're continuing to build a little more depth at other positions. But, they've been really good additions, and we try to make sure it fits for both people, and we're not scared to take someone that just has 1 year left, because a lot of times those guys come in with a purpose, with a mission to go out with a bang and to play well, and we want to help them do that.
Jeff, you guys went out and retooled not only the wide receiver room, but you also brought in some tight ends that kind of more so fit passing attack facilities. When you put it all together and adding Tyler Shutt to the mix, are you expecting this year's offense to kind of more so resemble what offenses under your guidance have kind of looked like for the past years?
Well, we'll see. I think not until you play the real games you really know exactly how good you're going to be. We were able to rely on the running game last year. We had 2 NFL running backs, and getting them the ball and controlling the clock and allowing our defense to play well and limit possessions of the other team was effective for us for the first 3/4 of the year. Without question, being explosive, creating big plays, being able to get quick scores is important in college football in order to win. So we want to do that. A lot of times that's through the passing game. So yes, we feel like we've added to the tight end position. We like those additions. Guys that can control in between the hashes and be a quarterback's best friend is very important in an offense that is productive and that can get completions and move the ball down the field. Getting explosive guys on the outside is very important. I think we've added Colin Lacey and Ja'Cory Brooks and Meeks at receiver that all will play for us and do good things. And the other guys we had last year, in Chris Bell and Jane Thompson, Jimmy Callaway, they have gotten better, and I think you'll see improvement from them. But you got to prove it on game day. So until we get out on the field, we've had a few guys missing in the spring a little bit, so they've got to come out and prove what they can do. But we've seen good signs, and without question, creating points and touchdowns and explosive plays will be key for us to get some victories.
What's he somehow underrated? I felt like, he was honorable mention last year. I felt like his numbers could have been bigger with guys that throw his way. Like, that, to me, spoke to the quality of the team.
Well, I think Quincy's really good, and he shows it to us every day in practice. I think he, came back this year. Really last year he didn't have much of an offseason. He was injured with a surgery that kept him out all spring and a lot of the summer. So he's had a really good offseason. He's gotten healthy. He's gotten faster. He's in better shape. His body looks good. He's got really good instincts. I think he can have a tremendous year. And we hope they throw his way a lot, but if they don't, they don't. I just think we allow him to try to lock guys down. We allow him to, not only when we're playing man-to-man, but even in zone, guard things tighter and read a quarterback and read your keys and jump on some things. And he's done a really good job. So I just think he's experienced. He understands the position. He's in great shape, and I hope he has a great year.